What's up, Wrestle Scope Nation? And whoa, hold on. Before we dive into this absolute chaos, you need to hear what just went down on Monday Night Raw because I am fuming right now. And if you're not absolutely disgusted by what Logan Paul just experienced, then you haven't been paying attention. This isn't just another betrayal story. This isn't just another Monday Night Raw drama. What we witnessed this week was a calculated, cold-blooded assassination of trust that has sent shockwaves through the entire WWE Universe. Logan Paul, the Maverick, the man who left everything on the line, has just been backstabbed in the most brutal way possible. And he's not staying quiet. The Maverick just called out both Brock Lesnar and The Vision, and what he said has the entire wrestling world in absolute pandemonium. But here's where it gets insane. Let me ask you something, and I want you to really think about this. How would you feel if you poured your heart, your soul, your blood into building an alliance, into trusting people who swore they had your back, only to have them rip the rug out from under you in front of millions of people? Because that's exactly what happened to Logan Paul on Monday Night Raw. And here's what's making the entire WWE Universe absolutely furious right now. This wasn't just a simple betrayal. This wasn't just a wrong place, wrong time situation. No. This was premeditated. This was planned. This was a conspiracy that's been brewing behind the scenes for weeks, and Logan Paul was the only one who didn't see it coming. The Maverick stood in that ring, looked directly into the camera, and didn't just call out Brock Lesnar and The Vision, he exposed them. He pulled back the curtain on what's really been happening backstage, and what he revealed has Triple H, Adam Pearce, and every single executive in WWE scrambling right now. And here's the part that nobody is talking about. Logan Paul didn't just cut a promo. He didn't just throw out some generic "I'm coming for revenge" speech. What Logan did was lay out evidence, connect the dots, and reveal a conspiracy so deep that it might just change the entire landscape of WWE for years to come. I'm talking contract tampering. I'm talking backstage politics. I'm talking about corruption at the highest levels. Now, I know what some of you are thinking right now. You're thinking, it's just another storyline, it's just entertainment. But stick with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why this situation is different, why Logan Paul has every right to be absolutely livid, and why Brock Lesnar and The Vision might have just made the biggest mistake of their careers. Hit that like button right now if you think Logan Paul has been done dirty, and smash that subscribe button because we're about to break down everything that led to this explosive moment. Context setup. Let's rewind for a second, because to truly understand the magnitude of this betrayal, we need to go back to where this all started. Remember WrestleMania season? Remember when Logan Paul was making waves, turning heads, and proving to every single critic that he wasn't just a celebrity trying to play wrestler? The Maverick was putting on 5-star matches. He was elevating the United States Championship. He was bringing eyeballs to WWE that the company hadn't seen in years. And what happened? The locker room was jealous. The veterans were threatened. Social media was buzzing with wrestlers who'd been grinding for decades suddenly feeling insecure because a so-called outsider was stealing the spotlight. That's when The Vision approached Logan Paul. That's when they extended an olive branch and said, "Hey, we see what you're doing. We respect your grind. Let's join forces and take over WWE together." And Logan, being the competitor that he is, being the team player that he's proven himself to be, said yes. He trusted them. He believed in the vision, the actual vision of a united front taking over Monday Night Raw. For months, they had Logan's back. When Logan was getting jumped by the Judgment Day, The Vision was there. When Logan was getting disrespected by backstage interviewers, The Vision backed him up. When Logan needed someone in his corner for crucial contract negotiations, The Vision was right there. Or so we thought. And then Brock Lesnar entered the picture. The beast incarnate, the conqueror, the part-time performer who shows up whenever he feels like it, collects his massive paycheck, and disappears until the next pay-per-view cycle. Now, Logan Paul has never been shy about calling out part-timers. He's been very vocal about how full-time performers deserve more respect, more opportunities, and more championship reigns. And Brock Lesnar? He's the poster child for everything Logan has been fighting against. So when rumors started swirling that Brock was coming back to Raw, Logan made his position crystal clear. He told The Vision, "If Brock shows up, we stand together. We don't let another part-timer come in here and take opportunities away from people who are here every single week grinding it out." The Vision agreed. They promised Logan that they were on the same page. They assured him that if Brock tried anything, they'd have Logan's back just like they always had. That promise? Worth absolutely nothing. The betrayal. Monday Night Raw. This past week, the moment that will go down in infamy. Logan Paul was in the ring cutting a promo about the United States Championship, about his legacy, about his future in WWE. The crowd was electric. The Maverick was in his element, doing what he does best, entertaining millions. And then, that iconic music hit. Brock Lesnar had arrived. The Beast stalked down to the ring with Paul Heyman by his side, and you could see it in Logan's eyes. He wasn't afraid. He wasn't backing down, because Logan believed, he genuinely believed that the Vision had his back. Brock got in the ring, Heyman grabbed a microphone, and what came next was a verbal assault on everything Logan Paul has built in WWE. Heyman tore into Logan's celebrity status, called him a fraud, a pretender, someone who doesn't deserve to share a locker room with a legitimate fighter like Brock Lesnar. Logan was outnumbered. Brock was circling him like a shark, and Logan looked to the entrance ramp, waiting for the Vision to come running down like they always had. And they came out all right, but not to help Logan. They walked down that ramp with smirks on their faces. They got in the ring, and instead of standing beside Logan Paul, instead of honoring their promise, instead of showing any loyalty whatsoever, they stood next to Brock Lesnar. The look on Logan's face said everything. The confusion, the hurt, the betrayal. And then it got worse. Brock delivered an F5 that nearly sent Logan through the canvas, and the Vision, they applauded. They stood there and celebrated as their supposed ally was being destroyed in the middle of the ring. But here's where this story takes an even darker turn. After the attack, after Logan was laying in the ring barely conscious, the Vision grabbed a microphone, and what they said confirmed everyone's worst suspicions about what's really been going on in WWE. They revealed that they'd been working with Brock Lesnar for weeks. They admitted that befriending Logan Paul was strategic. They confessed that every single time they had Logan's back, it was all part of a long con to gain his trust, get close to him, learn his weaknesses, and then set him up for this exact moment. Why? Because Brock Lesnar wants the United States Championship, and the Vision? They want to align themselves with the biggest star power in WWE, and in their eyes, that's not Logan Paul anymore, it's the Beast incarnate. The Vision literally said, and I quote, "Logan, you actually thought we cared about your little crusade against part-timers? You thought we believed in your vision? The only vision we believe in is winning, and Brock Lesnar is a proven winner. You're just a YouTuber playing wrestling." Logan's response. Now, most wrestlers would take some time off after an attack like that. They'd sell the injury, disappear for a few weeks, and come back with a vengeance at a pay-per-view event. Not Logan Paul. The Maverick showed up on social media the very next day, and what he posted sent the entire wrestling world into a frenzy. Logan released a video, not a polished WWE production, but a raw, unfiltered, shoot-style video filmed in what looked like a gym. His face was bruised, his eyes were furious, and his words? Absolutely scorching. Logan Paul said, and these are his exact words, "Brock Lesnar, you want to talk about being a legitimate fighter? You want to hide behind your UFC credentials? Let me remind you of something. I fought actual boxers. I've stepped into the ring with Floyd Mayweather and earned his respect. I've trained with some of the best combat athletes in the world, and you think I'm scared of you?" But he didn't stop there. Logan continued, You needed the vision to help you take me down. You needed a numbers advantage because you know that one-on-one, Maverick versus Beast, I would expose you for the part-time, over-the-hill, past your prime has-been that you really are. Shots fired. And then Logan turned his attention to the vision. You guys want to talk about strategy, about playing the long game? Here's what you don't understand. I've been playing chess in the social media world since before any of you even understood what an algorithm was. You think you played me? I knew something was off. I had backup plans. And now you've given me the perfect motivation to not just take you down, but to dismantle everything you've built piece by piece. Logan went on to reveal something that has WWE officials in panic mode right now. He claimed that he has evidence of the Vision and Brock Lesnar's alliance dating back months. He says he has text messages, he has video footage, he has testimony from backstage personnel who witnessed meetings between the Vision and Paul Heyman. Logan Paul is threatening to expose what he's calling the biggest corruption scandal in WWE history. He's saying that this conspiracy goes beyond just him, that the Vision and Brock have been manipulating matchups, influencing championship opportunities, and working behind the scenes to control Raw's entire